So for lunch, you guys already know, I always eat the same thing. I'm doing a wrap. It's easy, it's quick, I don't have to cook, so that's what I do. So while I eat lunch, I'm going to charge my camera battery because I filmed a podcast with Otter, which you guys have probably already watched because this is going to come out later, so I'm going to charge my battery while I eat lunch. Alright, so I got the batteries charged up from my camera. It's time to start the day, even though it's like 2 o'clock, because I had a late start. Pretty much, I was sitting at the coffee shop all day, uploading that video up there, which is a podcast with a friend of mine, and something that I really noticed during that video is this hat right here. It needs to be retired, but let me show you something really quick. So, alright, so I have to show you something before I get another hat. I have this hat, Ross Monster, UDO, an old gemology hat, the other hat that I retired to wear the red hat. Ugh. I have another Inkbox hat. I have a Wonderful Co hat. This one's brand new. I just don't like wearing it because it puts an indentation on my head. And then I have a Van Duet hat. So all of these hats right here just don't cut it for me. So I'm looking for something absolutely specific. Mainly something that I fall in love with, which is really hard for me to do because this hat, I actually didn't like it until like a year ago. So all of these hats, I could honestly just give them away. So if you want one, let me know in the comments. But we're gonna go to a store really quick. We're gonna check out some hats. I'm gonna try some on. If I love it, I'll buy it. If I don't love it, I don't know. But if you guys have hat recommendations, drop them down there. There's a hat like mine, it's just obnoxiously San Diego. I don't know, I can't tell. Kinda like it. I need a black hat anyways. All of my other hats are black. Let's try it. I think we might go with this, Salty Crew, even though I don't fish. So I'm gonna check out the skateboards really quick. Let's see what we got. This one's cute.
Oh God.
How we doing?
Pretty good, how about yourself?
Good, good. There's a baby crying. It's so sweet. Alright, I got a new hat. It's time to switch it out. I kind of like the green underbill. It's pretty sick. Yeah, but I got this hat at Emerald City. It's like a surf shop in Coronado. Beautiful place. The lady that helped me out, she was a super cutie, got my Instagram and YouTube handle, so maybe she'll hit me up. So if you're watching this, hit me up. Single van life is fun. I'm all alone right now because all my friends left me. Nikita and Sarah, they're all hanging out together. Brandon, he's just doing all sorts of cool stuff, jumping off of all sorts of cliffs. If you guys didn't know, that guy's a cliff jumper. And it's time to go back to the van. I'm out of water and I'm thirsty, so let's get there. All right, I got to get this thing to fit well. So my dad always makes fun of me because I have a small head and he has the world's largest head and hands. It's like he's got a freaking catcher's glove on, but what do you guys think? We're looking good? All right, so it's time. I need to go to the grocery store. I need to get water because I'm super thirsty. I'm gonna get probably some turkey and I have rice. I'm gonna make turkey and rice for dinner. And we're gonna be stealth camping, but first I need to go to the grocery store. So let's get going. God, this camera's way too big to be fitting on my dash. You guys probably just had some terrible sound quality there. Yeah. All right, check your surroundings. Check everything. Check entire surroundings. Somebody's behind my van. Let's go. Get out of the street. And then a Jeep just flies by. Cool, dude. And then a fucking golf cart. Bunch of jackasses. So something about San Diego that really kind of sucks is when you're crossing streets, there are little drainage retention areas that if you're in a van, you're going to hit them, and you are 100% going to lose a lot of stuff out of your cabinets if they're not secured, and it's very sketchy. As you can tell, like when you are driving over them, there are scratch marks everywhere all over the concrete. It is bad. I'm about to show you something super fun about my van that you guys are gonna love. This thing right here falls out because those little edges right there broke off, and I can't stand it. So I'm gonna plastic weld it or something. Now I can't get it to stay up. So I have been feeling super dehydrated today because I sat at the coffee shop for almost 4 hours trying to upload the video from the podcast that I did with Otter, and I drank 2 nitro cold brews, which a half of a nitro cold brew is actually enough to get me going. So I've been like all day. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. All right, nothing's gonna fall. No, nothing fell. So this is super important. This is a hydration supplement called Hydrate, if you can see that. Incredible, 0 sugar, 17 vitamins and minerals. Delicious. If you drink one of these after your coffee, you will not be jittery whatsoever. It like counterbalances it. But I'm drinking it right now because I feel like trash. Speaking of trash, I need to take my trash out. All right, so we're going to the beach now. I'm gonna try and take some videos of birds with this new camera. I wanna see how everything works. So let's see if I can get good quality videos of birds flying around, and by birds I mean seagulls, and we don't have those in Oklahoma, so they're pretty fascinating to me. So let's go.
The inner strength lasts through every heat and every cold, through old age and beyond.
Okay, someone tell me to invest in sunscreen right now because I just left the beach. I was there for like an hour, no longer than an hour, trying to find videos of birds and just walking. And then I sat down in a chair and I am so burnt. That's literally like, I just got to the van like 10 minutes ago and it's already that red, which means taking a shower, the water is gonna burn it. Laying in my bed, the sheets are going to burn. My shirt is going to hurt, and I look like I'm wearing red socks right now because my feet are burnt. I am not looking forward to the next 3 days. I'm about to go to the gym, I'm gonna work out, and then I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna go to my stealth camp spot. So, I am sunburned like crazy. So as you just saw, I am insanely sunburnt, and everything that I did at the gym that involved me touching my chest or my arms to a machine was, it hurt. The hot water hurt, so I took a cold shower, which I'm no stranger to those, that was fine, but putting pressure against your body when you are sunburnt hurts. Even drying myself off with a towel hurt, and this was literally like 6 hours ago, so the next 3 days I am probably going to cry. Just a little bit. So now I'm going to be talking about stealth camping and what actually makes it stealth. So if you don't know what stealth camping is, it is essentially sleeping in your vehicle, being undetected, and mainly in the city. Now, some things to actually live by when you are stealth camping in a vehicle. It is a lot easier to do in a smaller vehicle. If you're in a high roof vehicle, I personally don't believe that there is such thing called stealth, because in San Diego there are so many of us here that everybody knows that there's somebody sleeping in here. But some of my things that I live by, as you can tell, the sun is kind of going down, the lights are coming on. I'm sitting in a Target parking lot right now because I want it to be dark when I show up to where I'm going to be camping for the night. So it brings less attention. I have a dark vehicle. All of my windows are tinted and blacked out. So once I pull up, it's so much easier, and I try to stay quiet. I pull up, my radio's low, I'm not making any noise. If I listen or watch movies at night, I have my headphones in so no one really even hears it. And I feel like there's a lot of people that do this and it brings a lot of attention to them, mainly like finding someone who is a van lifer and parking behind them or getting really close to them, thinking that it's like an okay, cool spot to like camp. But then it just brings attention to you. So you don't want to draw any attention to you. So that's basically what stealth camping is. It's sleeping in your vehicle in a city, usually trying to be undetected. So in the meantime, while I wait for it to get dark, I'm going to hang out in the back of the van and probably play some Call of Duty just to kill some time. So I was trying to be as stealthy as I could be, putting my window shades up, and I was in the dark and my entire trash can spilt over, but I can pick it up, it's whatever. So when you are stealth camping, window shades, they are blackout. They are perfect from the Wonderful Co, and you can't see inside and I can't see outside, so it works really well. Now it's time to cook some dinner. So I'm cooking this ready rice. I've never done it before, but Spanish style. I'm gonna make some tacos, but I only have one tortilla, so let's see how it works. I need to invest in some scissors because I open everything with a knife. Alright. Try it, see what happens. It's probably like 68, 70 in here. You're kidding me. I'm out of taco seasoning. Alright, all I have to season this is a tiny little bottle of tahini and a bunch of Chick-fil-A sauce. So I'm gonna hope that the Spanish rice gives it some flavor. Throw some of this on. That's all I got. That's all I got. Oh, tahini is seasoning the whole turkey right now. The Spanish rice definitely gave this thing some flavor, because if not, I would be crying because I've been hungry all day. But the rice is freaking delicious. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna eat it all. Alright, dinner is finished and cleaned up. It actually really wasn't that bad, even though there wasn't any seasoning on the turkey, but the rice gave it enough seasoning. So what I'm gonna do now, lay in bed, play Call of Duty with some friends, play it safe, be a little bit quieter. I've been talking really loud lately. For the vlog though, just for you also. If I get the knock, it's your fault. Just kidding. I'm loud. I thought we were like besties. Well, we made it through the night. Stealth camping. I think it's like 6:45. The sun's already up. So I need to get ready to go. I am so sunburned, as you can tell. But that's it for stealth camping, so it's time to go to work. It's Tuesday. We've got some ambulance builds coming up, so if you want to see some ambulance building, you need to hit that subscribe button, because we have someone really cool that we're going to be building for potentially, that is a very large YouTuber. We're going to be building out a hunting and fishing rig for him, which is going to be so freaking cool. So if you guys want to follow that, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.